Hello everybody, this is T and I'm back with another video. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I just wanted to talk to you guys and just keep you guys filled. And I know there are a lot of people on my page that really, truly, and honestly do care about what happens to me and the outcome of where me and Reggie and Bear may end up, this, that, and the other. And I appreciate you so much for caring and checking on the ones that have been checking on me and just writing those lovely, blessed comments that have been really and seriously and truly getting me through. And I pray that you all are blessed. And I know that you will be because you have that type of heart as I do. Um, I just want to let you guys know that we're not going to be able to stay in a hotel. The hotels are uh, like like 500 or so a week. Maybe the cheapest would be 400 a week or so. So we can't handle that and pay um, our car note, keep our van. We definitely don't want to lose our van. So there are a lot of things that we cannot pay because every dime we have, it has to go on the hotel. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to go stay in the van, and we'll probably park at a Walmart or something, because that's where you can park at when you're homeless and stuff like that. They had, I don't know how that came about, but that's where a lot of people park and sit and stuff like that. So we don't know if it's going to be a Walmart around here or we're going to go farther out, because we don't want to be in the area where everybody knows our van. So that's what's going on with us. I get food stamps, but by the time there's a certain way we have to cook and certain things we have to buy. So the food stamps kind of start to run out. And then you have to start using your money that runs out. So it's a lot of things we have to pay. We got life insurance, car note, uh, the insurance. When you're driving, you have to have insurance. Bear has to go to his doctor appointments. There are places we have to go. Reggie have to get to and from work. He has to have gas. It's just a lot. So the hotel, once we pay the hotel, it takes I might as well say damn near every dime, and that's not good. So what we're gonna do is probably, since we've already paid, we'll probably do another week or so, I believe. And then once that's over, we're gonna just go ahead and pack up and put what we have in here in storage, and go on and get into the van. And my plants will I have to see if I can get somebody to keep my plants. I don't know, because I know I'm not going to be able to keep my plants in the hotel. In the van, because we need the space. So I've been wrecking my brain trying to think who I can leave them with, because a lot of people that it's sad that I know probably wouldn't really water them. I will have to call and remind them and all that type of stuff. So I'm really worried about my plants. I don't know how, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them. This is really hectic. This has been a real trying year, not only for me, but for a lot of people. And I just want to say to a lot of people, don't take anything for granted. You could be on a high horse one minute, living the good life. Next minute, you could be in the street, and anything can happen. So don't take anything for granted that you do have. Don't take for granted that you can get up and walk around long distances. I wish I could get up and walk. I love to walk. I've walked every day, all day. So don't take for granted anything that you can get up and do. If you can get up and do anything or whatever, just do it. Someone asked me about my daughter, or something about my daughter. I don't want to go there with that at this moment in time to talk about, that situation. Certain things you don't want to put out, that how people are going to you know how they're gonna judge you about it. It's not, and I'm not ready to go through that right now. I don't want. I have a very good mentality, but if certain things, I don't want to. Just don't want to talk about right now. But because I don't want to get out of my character for certain things, which is really hard to get me out of my character. But I just don't want to put that out there right now. So please stop telling me, what about your daughter, this and that and the other, because if that was the case, I would be there. So you have to think about the things that you ask me. That doesn't make sense for me to ask her that. If she's there and she's saying this is where she can go, then evidently that's all I can do. That's where I can go. And then another thing with me, I don't, my daughter, she has kids and she's married and all that, and in a small apartment. So, um, uh, by the grace of God, me and Reggie are still holding on strong, and we're still, doing what we got to do to survive and keeping the faith and keeping God first. So we know eventually He will bless us, when He's ready. Um, God's tests are hard; they're never easy, and He just wants to see how you're gonna get through this now, and how Um, someone said go to a shelter. That's why I asked someone that asked me that one day. Have you ever been in one? Let me tell you about shelters. Shelters are not the way you think. Don't look at TV or whatever you hear from people. You think, oh, the shelters are nice. Look how they got them cleaned up. No, it's not like that. Don't believe everything you see on commercials, this, that, and the other. Uh, Shelters are nasty, dirty. People steal your things when you're asleep. You don't have anywhere to put your things. There are people there whose kids run amok. They let them do what they want. You end up getting in arguments, everyday fights. People are stealing, going in the kitchen, stealing food. It's the hotels. I mean, the shelters are a mess. A complete, believe me. And there are a lot of people there that they're stressed. They get to the point where they don't really care. They'll put you out in a minute. You can't stand up for yourself, or you get put out. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. If you don't understand or don't believe it, try to disguise yourself as a homeless person or whatever, and try to go into a women's family shelter or whatever, and you'll see how it is in there, and then you'll know. Then that'll help you to understand why there are a lot of people on the streets that are homeless. Um, a lot of people on the streets that are homeless get Social Security, and you can't live off of Social Security. It's not enough to pay rent or anything. So that's why a lot of people that you see on the streets are on Social Security. Um, Only thing somebody with Social Security can live if they got Section 8, or um, if they're living with someone, and someone's helping them. Other than that, Social Security, you can't, So I just want to let everyone know that's where we'll be. We're going to put the rest of our stuff that we have in here in storage, and probably put some, thick blankets down in the back, because the seats go down in the floor, so that'll give us room to lay down. And there's a little TV in there. Everything's in there. This van came fully equipped, so um, it doesn't have a microwave or anything, but it has things you can plug up in there and stuff like that. So it won't be as hard as, because I was homeless so many years ago, and we were in a car, and that was the hardest ever. So, so I love you guys. I appreciate you guys to the fullest. I really and truly do. Please bear with me. I know I haven't been watching a lot of you guys' vlogs. It's so much going on. I wish I could tell you more. It's not even enough time in a vlog for me to be able to tell you more, or to really tell you what's a whole lot of everything else to add to this that's going on. But just being homeless is enough within itself. Um, uh, so I appreciate you all. If you all would like to help in any way, My Cash App will be down below. Um, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And like I said, I appreciate you all so, so much. And if I could relocate, if someone had a house, a shed, a trailer, whatever the case may be, if it's insulated, I would definitely take it. It's hard to relocate because Reggie wants to make sure that when he gets there, he wants to make sure that he can get a good job there. He doesn't want to move somewhere and he can't find, a good steady job. And that's another problem added to everything else that we're going through. So, um, because we definitely, relocate, and he's worried about, well, what do the people want? What do they want? Do they want us to pay? Are they just trying to help us till we get on our feet? How is it, so if you know anybody that's close in the Maryland, D.C. area, or if you can send anything to help, we would greatly appreciate it. Um, So I love you all. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already have it. Hit that notification bell so you know every time a vlog pops up. Hit that like button and leave me one of those beautiful comments that you do. And have a blessed week. Bye-bye.